Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So the Super Bowl is just around the corner, and that means good food, awesome company, hilarious commercials, and of course, great football. I thought it'd be fun to informally share with you all how I'm decorating my food buffet area for the big game. I don't have any food out yet, obviously, but you can see how I've added a little fun to the area where I'll be putting out the food. Alright, let's get started.
Tonight.
So here's how this corner in the kitchen started off. Very boring. And then I gave it a makeover, totally fit for game day. The first thing I added was this oversized sheet of felt that I converted into a football playing field. I started with a large piece of green felt from Michaels, and then using 2 strips of tape, I painted in between them with white acrylic paint. Once it was dry, I removed the tape to create this look of a playing field. Then I added this string of lights with little footballs on them, which I got from Party City. I strung this along the back, and I think it looks really cute. Lately, I've been loving chalkboards, and I drew this fun sign on this chalkboard easel, which I got from HomeGoods. I think it worked well to anchor in everything else that I put in this area because it's so big in size. Okay, now to go over all the other items. On the left here, I created some DIY football jars. I started with a plain mason jar, took off the lid, and then using a white acrylic paint pen, I drew the laces. Next, I poured in brown acrylic paint, and once all of the sides were coated, I turned it upside down onto a paper plate for 15 minutes to let all of the excess paint drip out. Then once it was dry, I put the lid back on, only the rim part, and that's how I created this cute football jar. I used it to hold these fun signs which I made. These are basically football commercial rating signs, and I think they'll be fun for everyone to rate each commercial. So these signs are on a scale of 1 to 3, with 1 being a lame commercial because it makes you want to change the channel, and 2 being an average commercial that you'll tolerate as long as you have some chips. And finally 3 being that phenomenal ad we're all looking forward to, and that's definitely going to be a YouTube sensation by the next day. And these signs were super easy to make. I just printed out my number and words on colored paper, folded it into a square, and then glued a popsicle stick onto the bottom. And I also made another jar as a flower vase, and I put some fake flowers in it. Next, I have this other chalkboard easel, which I actually got from Michaels. You can totally tell I'm into chalkboard. On this, using a chalkboard pen, I've basically written out my planned menu, and I think it's a really fun way to decorate this space. Also from Party City, I picked up these toothpicks, which have these cute little flags at the end, and I'll be putting these in different food items. Also from Party City, I got this really fun tray that has footballs all over it. And another thing I got from Party City was a pack of 10 football decals that I've basically stuck up along the wall in the back, and they're really good quality, and they were only 99 cents. And another thing I got from Party City was a pack of 10 football decals that I've basically stuck up along the wall in the back, and they're really good quality. They were only 99 cents for 10. And then up along the top here, I have basically strung these little lanterns that I made. I made green ones to go along with the color theme, and I alternated those with brown ones, which I created to look like footballs because I drew laces on one end. And I just hole punched 2 holes at the top of each and then hung these up at the top. And on the back you can also see these green pinwheels, which I also got from Party City. Then moving on to the right side of this area, I made 2 vases using the same technique with the mason jars. Instead of brown paint, I used green paint, and then I decorated these with stars and dots. I tied some ribbon at the top and then put in some fake flowers. And then at the very end here, I'm going to have these mason jars here serve as drink jars. I basically cut out from paper these laces and then glued them on using Mod Podge, and I think they look really cute as drink glasses when you add a straw. And then I also picked up these cute napkins from Party City. And from that same store, I picked up these cute little containers that you can eat chips or popcorn out of while you're watching the game. And the final thing is that I've lit the lights at the back here, and I think they look really fun. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to check out my channel for other videos. And I'd love to know what you guys are doing for the Super Bowl. You can leave me a comment in the section below. Alright everyone, until next time, take care.
Hut, hut, 1, hut, hut, 2.